Alright, well in the verse, basically all it is, it's power chord rooted, that's all it is, really just power chords and a couple weird extensions or whatever you want to call it of them. But anyway, usually it's just two string power chord, A and D, not the low D, that D. Anyway, you're on the 5th fret, and, well, 5th fret based on the A string. But for this, I prefer to use my pinky just because you can stretch down to the 4th fret easier, I think, than this, because usually you end up getting kind of a bad sound, because sometimes your finger will want to move over and you'll end up with a different power chord and it just doesn't sound the same, or it'll sound like if you're going or it just sounds crappy anyway. So I prefer to use just my pinky finger for this one, and it just makes it easier. If you can stretch that far, then good for you, you can use that. But anyway, you start off on 5th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the D string, so it just starts off as like 2 of those, and then, and all I'm doing there is it's this again, then you lift your finger off of the 5th fret on the A string, but you keep your ring finger, or your pinky, on the D string, so it's just 1 there, and you strum also the D string if you wanted to. I mean, it sounds basically the same either way. You can mute it if you don't like it there, but I honestly think it makes it kind of sound better. So it's just a 5 on the 5th fret root, open, then 4. All that's moving is your index finger. Your pinky finger staying in the same 7th fret as always. It's just index. And then it goes 2 of those right there. You stay in that same chord format, 4 and 7. And then you hold a little bit, and then it goes. So just 4, 4, 5. And then you do 2. So. And it follows it just like that, and you repeat the verse twice, and then the pre-chorus comes in, which sounds like this. You're doing that, and then as soon as you finish up you go down and all that is just 2nd fret on the G string and then D string, and so you just go back and forth. So 4 of the 2s, and then open on the G. So it's just G and D back and forth like that, and then back to the 2, then back to the open. And then the chorus starts, which is pretty easy. I mean, it's very easy, but it just starts off, and it's like, so after you're finishing the last little part, you let it ring for about a second, and then it goes. All that is I think I actually added one too many notes in there, but if you listen to the song, you can play along with it really quickly. It's not a hard song. So it starts, it's just open, the first 3 strings. So it's basically 8 strokes in all, and you just want to make the first 4 kind of slow, and then the rapid 4 like you saw from the intro with the bar chord, the 2nd fret, it's like that. And so, and then you have another bar chord on the 5th fret. So you just go from open to 5th fret. You repeat the same stroke pattern, then back to open again, then back to the 5th fret, then you slide up to the 7th fret with the same bar chord format, and then you slide back down to the 5, but only play it 2 or 3 times. you kind of have to listen. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's like, and you let it ring a little bit. And this is where it really helps to have a second guitar, because then the guitarist goes right back into the intro I first showed you, and that's back on clean. And it's kind of hard to do because it sounds a whole lot better when you're fading here and someone's back over here with that playing back over. It just sounds more smooth. But if you're really good, you know, you can switch like that and make it sound good, then you can do that too. That's the same format. You play those the same way. That's pretty much all there is to the song. I mean, there's the bridge afterwards. I really have forgotten how to play that part. I know it's not hard, but I really just don't know at the time. But yeah, if you just keep practicing that, maybe the hardest thing probably is just from there to switch to these. But if you just keep practicing that a little bit, then the whole song is really quite simple. So yeah.